Hello everybody and welcome back to part 8 of our Skyrim Let's Play. We are finally continuing the main story. I know I've been promising this for a while. We've been very slowly building up to High Hrothgar. Well, don't worry, we're finally here. We're going to be doing the main story for a little bit now that we're done with the companions, so let's get right into it. Hello everybody.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Yes. I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay, I didn't know it was going to be that kind of party. Let me make sure. Yeah, let's not fire breath them. That might sort of send a bad impression. Happy?
Dragonborn.
Yes, 'tis me.
Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Well, you summoned me, frankly. But let me first ask, who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
That's nice. I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood
I'm not so special.
since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know.
Okay, fair,
You are
fair.
the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
Well, what is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Alright, I appreciate that. I will find my own way. Well, with all that said, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already.
I need to put some
taken
effort
first
in?
steps towards
Damn.
shifting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
Alright.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn.
That's a pretty cool
ability to
concept,
learn
right?
Words of power.
I mean, all we're doing is speaking
All shouts are
in another
made up of
language.
3
Dragon
words.
language.
As you master
Though, of
each
course,
word, your
this
shout
idea
will
has been
become
done many times
progressively
before.
stronger. Master Einar
You can look
will
back
now
on
teach
Tolkien
you
and
Ro,
many who have come
the
after him,
second
but
word
still,
in
it's a nice
unlimited
idea.
force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Ooh. Alright, how long will it take us to absorb this? In my experience, Skyrim likes to be rather slow with the absorption. Okay, you know what? Relatively rapid.
You truly do have the gift.
I suppose I do.
Learning a word of power is only the first step. It's that long continuance of constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest
Yeah,
of us
I don't have to do that.
shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einar will allow you to tap into his understanding of role.
Thank you. Much appreciated, Einar.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new food. Force! Use your unrelenting
Whoops.
force shout to strike
I jumped the
target
gun.
as they appear.
I forgot I was waiting for targets to appear.
Force!
Bam. Come on, send another one in. I'm ready to go. Well, my shout's not ready to go, but
Again.
I am. Alright, 2 of 3. I'm proving my talent.
You learn quickly. Once more.
To be fair, I mean, I sort of naturally absorbed the word of power, and then y'all granted me the ability to use it, so... I guess this shows some natural aptitude, but you really gave me everything I needed.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy. The others do not speak. Their voices are too powerful for you to withstand.
So what's the deal with you, Arngir? He just said his name, I forget how to pronounce it. I was checking if the others spoke. I didn't think they did, but good to confirm, because I don't remember everything about this game that I played years ago. So why are you the only one that can speak? Does that mean, I would assume, or at least what the game seems to be prompting, is that maybe you're a little less devoted to the Thu'um than the rest of these fellas. You still participate in idle conversation. I mean, of course, on a practical level, I think Bethesda just felt like they needed at least someone who could talk to you.
How you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Okay. Well, I guess it's good to have one member of the group who can talk to everybody else, you know?
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing.
I like Whirlwind Sprint. It's a good shout.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you the charge of Wold.
So am I taking this from him? I don't think so, because he uses it afterwards, right? So can we just, like, share it amongst each other?
We will see how quickly.
Because you would think in order to give it to me, he would have to lose it. But he's about to use the shout. So how does that work?
Ulfgar will demonstrate whirlwind.
Oh no, someone else demonstrates
Then
it.
will be your turn.
So maybe Bori did just give up his ability to use this
Master
shout.
Bori.
I don't know.
Wold. Now it's your turn. Stand
Alright.
next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
I'm ready. Zoom. Look at that wolf car. Look how fast we went. Y'all gonna reopen the gate? Oh, just come around the side.
Your quick mastery of a new Thu'um is astonishing.
Ah, thank you, thank
I've
you.
heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
I thought it was this easy for everyone.
No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom.
Oh,
You are now ready for your last trial.
wow, already?
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Alright. It's funny because, I mean, this is my final task, but it's less of a final task and more just a quest that they actually need done. They're like, look, this is certainly a good way to test your skill, but also we need this damn horn back. So if you could get it for us, that would be great. Which, hey, I mean, I'm not judging. You know, if you want to give the Dragonborn a final task and also achieve something at the same time, I think that's completely fine. So back in the world of Skyrim, everybody. It's been a bit since I recorded an episode. I know for you guys they come out steadily on a weekly basis, but I do not necessarily film them like that. I film them more in batches, usually not more than one at a time, though sometimes I have. But, you know, I might do one week where I film a couple, and then I wait until I do the next one. Ah, mud crabs. The most fearsome enemy. Okay. I need to refamiliarize myself with what my... I was gonna say key bindings, but we're on console, so my controller bindings are... Oh my goodness. What a way to start, everybody. We are starting with a dragon battle. Right from the get-go. Let's hope this dragon is more willing to land and fight than the others. He certainly is. Fantastic. Well, he doesn't stand a chance, frankly. What a way to start. Who are you? Jorgen. Great. Alright, I'm ready to... Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, dragon. Every other dragon we fought in this series has really not wanted to land and just fight us straight up. This guy's the exception. And I mean, he's gonna die remarkably quickly because of that. You know, but it doesn't mean I don't appreciate his sacrifice. In order to give us another dragon soul, plus some dragon bones and scales, I'm gonna be over encumbered. We're either gonna have to drop something, or maybe go back to Morthal and sell some stuff. I would give it to Lydia, but I have no clue where she is right now. I don't even know if we have her with us, frankly. Oh, man. Okay, but I don't actually want to drop anything. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to limp my way back to Morthal and sell this. And I'm not going to force you to sit through it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thanks for checking back in, everybody. We're going to have to fight while over encumbered. Although, I forgot we had Whirlwind Sprint. Get us out of here. Oh, no. Actually, we'd be better off swimming anyway. Oh, there we go. Alright, can we juke these cultists while over encumbered? This is the most riveting gameplay you're going to see all day. I can't sell the dragon bones to the smith. We need an alchemist or a general store. I'm using the classic over-encumbered strategy of whirlwind sprinting and then heavy attacking. Well, we're actually gonna make it.
I need to ask you to stop.
Yeah, won't happen again. You're gonna get me killed. Brilliant. And I will say, I've realized that we didn't have Lydia with us during the Companion's questline, or at least the end of it, and then we went straight to the Greybeards, and I forgot to get her. So actually, there we go. After this, after we defeat these cultists, what I'm going to do is head back to Whiterun, get Lydia, and then come back here and continue this quest line. Alright. Oh, hello.
Be careful. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yes.
You cannot escape the truth.
Hello, everybody.
Escape the truth, Dragonborn.
Nope. Sorry.
When Lord Mirac appears, all shall bear witness. None will stand to oppose him.
Alright. Y'all gonna fight me? Yes, you are. Classic Mirok moment. I feel like I usually get attacked when I'm in Whiterun, though I think that's down to the fact that I spend so much time in Whiterun. Dawnguard, that's the other quest line. We gotta deal with these guys first. What does this note say? Board the vessel. Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn, known as Fabian Sharpspell, before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirok shall be most pleased. False dragonborn? Now we just got confirmation that we were the dragonborn. What's going on here?
Might consider joining up myself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're not going to be traveling to Solstheim yet. What we're going to be doing is traveling back to Whiterun. You know, I think Solstheim is a long way in our future. I'm going to be honest. I mean, we're on episode 8, which is like not... I mean, it depends how long this series is going to go. It's not too deep in, I guess. But with each episode being an hour, you know, we're decently far in. And we've still got a lot to do. We've got the main quest line. We've got the College of Winterhold. I think we're definitely going to be doing that. Then we've got the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. They don't really suit the character, so I'm not sure we're going to do those this playthrough. We've got the Civil War quest line. Of course, as I mentioned, we're starting the main quest line right now, basically. Then we've got the Dawnguard. Then, you know, we can head to Solstheim.
I wanted you to have this.
Oh, wow.
Token of my affection. Don't mean we're engaged or nothing.
Okay, thanks, Bellathor. I don't know if I've ever had Bellathor giving me a gift. We have the Forsworn quest line. We've got, I mean, all the different Daedric artifacts and stuff like that. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to do. We really do. Stuff that I'm sure I'm not even thinking of right now. So, and the DLCs, I feel like you usually get to them after you're done with a lot of the, you know, vanilla content. The content from the base game. Oh, you can take the heads, honestly. I'm still very encumbered. Yeah, actually, we've got... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got some stuff to do. We've got some stuff to disenchant, and or sell. Plus, we need to get Lydia. No, I don't have the rattles. She always accuses you of having some sort of disease. Now, sometimes she's right. But most of the time, she's just making something up. I'm not going to buy any of your scam potions. Thank you very much, Arcadia. Or Acadia. I forget which it is.
Heard what you did, killing those foul witches.
Ah. And here we get the main consequence of completing factional questlines in Skyrim. You do the questline, you get made the leader of the group, you know, strangely. And some of you have mentioned this too, how you know, it's a pretty common Skyrim trope that you go to a faction questline and you get made the leader of the faction by the end, whether it makes sense or not. In some cases, it does make sense. In a lot of cases, it doesn't. The main consequence of you doing these quest lines is just that now guards will say stuff to you about your achievements, which, I mean, is better than nothing. But you do sometimes feel like, ooh, level up. You do sometimes feel like they could have maybe designed the game a little bit more around your individual choices, giving you some more consequences for doing stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm still really encumbered. I think selling these books... Well, there's not really a whole lot of books to sell. Well, you can take these. I mean, of course our armor is heavy. You know, we've got... I always like keeping the axe and pickaxe on me. I mean, just in case I want to mine something or chop some wood. It's probably the potions, honestly, that are bringing us down. Oh, yeah, it's definitely the potions.
You know, if you've got the app to...
Definitely the potions. I got some steel ingots here.
You should join the Mages College in winter.
Ah, hello, Lydia. You can take my steel ingots.
On. Lead the way. Still here. How can I serve?
Alright, let's do a bit of housekeeping. And by housekeeping, I just mean dumping stuff on Lydia. Here, take my steel ingots. And then, let's go through these potions. You can take this, you can take this, you can take this, you can take this. Yeah. Some of these are absolutely useful. But most of these are not useful. Like, at all. Alright, 222.
Lead on.
We're still rather encumbered, but that is the price of wearing heavy armor around everywhere, I think. Heavy armor, shield, multiple weapons. It is what it is. I'm going to save our level up for when we could actually use the restoration of health. So, as I was saying, before we got interrupted by a variety of things, including being over-encumbered, remembering where Lydia was, and being approached by those cultists, I was just saying that it's been a bit since I've recorded. I record them in batches at times. And, you know, I was on a bit of a trip recently, so I recorded a couple episodes before then. Now I'm getting back to it. You'll have seen some pictures from that trip if you are either a member of the Discord, and you should join the Discord if you're not part of it. I think it's linked in the description below. I'm not sure if it's in the description of the gaming channel videos. If you want to join and you don't see the link, leave a comment, and I will give you the Discord link. Or if you're following me on Twitter, then you would have seen the pictures as well. I was down in good old Williamsburg, Virginia, seeing some of the historical sites down there, doing a little bit of business too, but you know, also seeing some fun stuff. Now I'm back to home base. And we're back to recording again. You know, it's interesting. Obviously, I keep a particular schedule with my videos. I mean, on this channel, it's one a week. On the React channel, it's a long-form video every other day. And then, you know, every day I don't upload a main video, I upload a YouTube short, but they're a lot less effort. So basically, I upload every other day. And of course, you know, you'll get comments on these videos, people telling you stuff like, hey, for next time. And sometimes I'm like, well, you know, I recorded all parts of this series the same day. Or, you know, one day after another, so I appreciate the advice, but I actually cannot change anything for next time, because it's already been recorded. Ah, a necromancer. Wow, a weak one, too. We've defeated him after his foul deeds. But usually, on the gaming videos, I'll usually only be like 1 or 2 ahead, honestly. You know, when I upload this video, I might have part 9 recorded, but I also might not. Like I said, I only recorded a couple in advance because I was going on a trip and I would have less time to record, but usually I'm kind of recording these relatively soon before they go up. I mean, it's a lot more casual than on the React channel. Oh my goodness, a whole layer of conjurers and necromancers. A layer of villainy. Though, I'm not sure that good old Fabian Sharpspell would be too sanctimonious about this kind of thing, you know what I mean? He can be a bit of a scoundrel himself, I do imagine. Oh my goodness, more conjurers. Oh, and they're fighting Draugr. I mean, I kind of just want to let y'all battle it out. And take some swings at the stronger of you. There you go. There you go. Ooh, nice. Always love a good kill animation in Skyrim. Really, really keeps you excited. Okay, okay. And it's funny, you know, I've got 3 channels at the moment, right? The gaming channel, this one that you're on right now. Hello, everybody. The React channel, and then the, you know, Ethan Cook channel, quote unquote, which I usually refer to as the main channel. But, I mean, at this point, I don't upload to the quote unquote main channel. I upload way, way more to the React channel, and the React channel has way more subscribers. So I'm kind of like, well, in reality, is the React channel not the main channel at this point? I mean, in any way that's meaningful, it basically is the main channel. But then I have to, you know, recontextualize the quote-unquote main channel. What do I call it then? The history channel? You know, this is my channel that I make history videos on, I guess, but I make history videos on the React channel, just different kinds of history videos. It's all a little confusing. I mean, not that it actually matters. I'm not, like, frequently talking to people about my multiple YouTube channels and how they relate to each other. This is not a common topic of conversation in my life. I mean, unless, you know, maybe we're on the Discord, but even when I'm talking to the community, we're probably more likely to be talking about history or a particular video rather than the intricacies of my 3-channel system. Oh, relax, Lydia. Alright, let's continue down. We need to get this damn horn. Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. What a name. Ooh, and we get a word of power here, don't we? I believe it's down at the bottom. Thank you for your commentary, Lydia. I would like to keep boosting my conjuration. Because, I mean, look, the melee combat's a lot easier than the magic. It's a lot easier to just keep swinging your sword. And so you gotta make a conscious effort to keep the magic up. Apart from restoration. Restoration is very intuitive. And so useful that, honestly, it's harder not to use it. There we go. Take that. We're a lean, mean fighting machine, I'll tell you that much. Oh. Coffin jumpers. Stay in your coffins, you damn draugrs. Where are you running off to? Did we get him? Yes, we did. Okay, I think Lydia just shot me in the back. I'm gonna not take that personally, you know. I could interpret that as an attempt on my life. I'm not gonna do that, but if you do that again, Lydia, you know, I don't want to say nothing, but you might be in trouble. That's what I will say. Skeleton. There you go, buddy. Skeleton, the easier undead. Not that Draugrs are particularly difficult, but, you know, you have some tougher Draugrs. Who am I getting shot by? Oh, there's a whole cohort of skeletons here. I know you're up there. I can see you. There we go. Alright, let's get our word of power. And this, if I'm remembering correctly which one it is actually one of the more interesting shouts. You know, I'm not a big shout user, and when I do use them, I tend to use either Fusro Da or the combat shouts, even though they're sort of the most basic ones. But this is a very interesting sort of non-combat shout, I guess you could call it. Become ethereal. Of course, it can be useful in combat. It's probably, I mean, the most practical use case is probably falling from tall heights. You know, you use this shout beforehand, you jump off a cliff, and there you go. You're resistant to fall damage, or impervious to fall damage, at least while you're in your ethereal state. But I do think it's kind of a cool concept for a shout. That's more what I mean. You know, some shouts, like, I mean, Fire Breath, I like Fire Breath. It's a cool shout. I mean, it's a pretty classic dragon ability, of course, but it's also incredibly basic. I mean, it's the equivalent to just casting a fire spell. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. I like that. But this is something that's a little more complex, I would say. A little bit more interesting. I'm trying to remember which way we're supposed to go. I don't think it's up here. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Okay, of course Lydia ran right into that. Nope. Alright, we're going over this bridge, I believe. Oh yeah, I should have just followed the quest marker. What am I doing? This is the Elder Scrolls post-Morrowind. Just, you want to know where to go? Just follow the quest marker. Wow, biting commentary. Truly unique. No one's said that before. Look, I never claim that my commentary is unique. I just give my opinion. I think this is what y'all are here to see me do, right? Y'all are here to see me play Skyrim, and talk about Skyrim, and then talk about other random stuff as well. Nice. Though, I mean, sitting from my perspective, it very much feels like I'm just sitting here talking to myself playing Skyrim. You know, at this point with the React videos... Let's avoid the fire. Oh. With the React videos, I've gotten very used to them. And also, you know, sitting at your computer with OBS open, you know, reacting to a video. It's pretty easy to keep in mind that you're talking to an audience. But here, you know, sitting on my couch, playing Skyrim, just recording audio, it's pretty easy to forget that I'm talking to an audience. And it very much sometimes just feels like I'm sitting here playing the game, talking to myself. Which, I mean, no, I shouldn't be picking up random frostbite venom. This is why I keep getting over-encumbered. And in the most practical sense, I mean, that is exactly what I am doing. Sitting here, speaking to myself. It just so happens that a sort of small number of people see this after it goes out. And would you look at that? I've rambled my way to the end of the dungeon. Time to get this damn horn. You've said that several times, Lydia, gonna be honest with you. What a little presentation. You know, this reminds me a little bit of that, of the Chamber of Secrets at the end of, you know, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Wait a minute. Where's the horn? What does this note say? A failed quest, by the way. Rare in Skyrim. Dragonborn, I need to speak with you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. From a friend. Apparently. I'm skeptical. Wait, actually, I'm gonna take the note. We were beaten here. You know, I was initially gonna say, this reminds me from the chamber at the end of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And then I was like, I know what the chamber's called. I'll take this. I know, I can't help myself from looting nice potions, though. I mean, at the very least, you can sell them for some gold, you know what I mean? And who knows when I'll need a potion like that. I'll probably never use it. But I might. That's how I approach things in real life, too. I mean, I'm not like a terrible hoarder, but, you know, I can sometimes get behind the attitude of, well, I might need this.
Huh?
This is very much how I approach my collection of books, though I think this is true for any academic or anyone like myself who's into history or something of the sort. You know, you don't want to get rid of books, ever. Though, for me, you know, it's not just history books, it extends to every book I own. You know, it could be some random fiction book that I read as a child, and it's like, well, do you really want to keep this, or do you want to bring this with you when you move somewhere? And I'm like, well, I could use it, I don't know. Who knows, it might come in handy. What if I need to refer back to it? Like, dude, it is like a random young adult fiction book from the year 2012. Well, I don't know. Who knows? That could have come in useful at some point. And so I keep it with me. I'm going to use our level up because we have not gotten a chance to use it. And it's going into... You know, I feel like we have enough health for now. I'm sure we'll be feeling weak again in a level or two. I kind of want to put it into Magicka, but I'm going to put it into Stamina. Also because it gives us more carrying capacity. And I'm getting sick and tired of becoming over-encumbered. Now, what could we do? We're a long way from that. This is terrible. We will eventually want to go down this tree, so we could sink a point into Summoner. It's kind of a waste of a point, but it unlocks the rest of the tree for us. Ooh. Well, this will be our next level. Okay. Block. Ooh. Actually, we have some good stuff almost ready to go. Maybe I should just wait. Oh, any good restoration? Oh, damn. Yeah. Easy choice. I think I've talked about this before, but recovery, I mean, not only is it one of the best restoration perks, in fact, it's probably the best restoration perk, it is one of the best perks in the game. Because this is just a base 25% faster magicka regeneration. Obviously, this is not restoration specific. Restoration is already a really good tree of magic. Like I said, it's probably the easiest and most convenient to use. But with that perk point, the tree becomes even better. So we're taking that. And then our next two levels will almost certainly go towards a point in heavy armor and a point in one-handed. Alright, we are set up well for the future, I say. So let's... Yeah. Alright. I was forgetting if we could go back to the Greybeards first or not. Let's go and find whoever took this horn that we were looking for. I mean, the Greybeards specifically sent us on this quest. I am curious... You know, I haven't thought about this before, but... And I don't want to give away who it is, but... How did they get past that whirlwind sprint section? I mean, I could sort of imagine within the mechanics of the game how you could get past it, but, you know, I kind of got the impression that that is supposed to be a challenge that only someone with Whirlwind Sprint could get past. So how did someone without Whirlwind Sprint get past it? I've never drawn that conclusion before, but now I'm thinking. Alright. Let's get into this whole cloak and dagger scheme. Ah, hello.
That visitor been poking
You must
around.
run this inn.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Not only would I like to rent a room, but I would like to rent the leans in and whispers attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the
Okay, well
left.
that's embarrassing.
Make yourself at home.
You know, I get told to rent the attic room, I come here, and the innkeeper's all like, we don't have an attic room. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just look like an idiot now. I know this is for some secret spy stuff.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
What the hell? It was you?
I think you're looking for this.
Thank you for my horn.
We need to talk.
Alright,
Follow
alright.
me.
Let's go, Delphine. Nice music being played. Now, where are you taking me?
Close the door.
Okay. We're gonna talk in this room?
Now we can talk.
Oh! Oh, very secretive. You know, 007 spy movie type stuff. Though, of course, a spy movie set in the Middle Ages, I guess. Alright, what'd you want?
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
They are. Sorry, I'm not gonna say that, but... like, yeah, who else, you dummy? You're the one that took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
Well, I guess. Yeah, what's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap.
It's not.
I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to
Okay,
help you.
okay.
I just need you to hear
You're
me
getting
out.
very emphatic, and I haven't said anything. It seems to assume that I'm going with the, you know, the curt responses, but I'm just gonna give you a, go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Okay. How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
What? I had no idea who you were. Why did you take the horn from Ustengrav?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not.
Oh, so everybody knew about this.
When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yeah. That's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Though I feel like that's what everybody thinks of when they think of Dragonborns. I mean, that's kind of why Dragonborn's so iconic. You know, we kill dragons, take their souls, and use it to shout. That's kind of the formula. So why are you looking for a Dragonborn? Or, I already asked that. Did I? Whatever. You said the Thalmor are after you.
Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
I am Dragonborn. Did we ask this? Why are you looking?
We remember
Yes.
what most
Oh my
you're the
goodness.
only one that can kill a dragon
I'm
permanently
embarrassing
by
myself with my
devouring its soul.
terrible short-term memory. So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to
Huh?
life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my
Now
predecessors.
that's news to me.
Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
You know, Fabian says, huh? Turns to camera, audience laughs. What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are.
Do you?
I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want.
Alright, you're asking for a lot of belief right now. Yeah, do you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites.
How did you get the
I've looked
Dragonstone?
at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the south.
Now that's an interesting question.
Down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynes Grove is next, if the pattern holds.
You know Faringar? So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Maybe. Alright, let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Okay. I'm gonna take the potion of health and the potion of minor healing and magicka and stamina.
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
She's ready to go. You got anything else good in here? A bunch of gold. I'll take that. Rise and fall of the blades. Not exactly subtle. Great. Here we have the blade sword. Oh, I'm definitely taking this. What does it count as? Is it ebony? Maybe, I think, perhaps. That should mean we can't upgrade it to its fullest extent right now.
That was just lying around?
Get out of here,
Good
Sven.
find.
But, you know, it's just cool to have a katana on hand.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy
Does
trails.
Orgnar know what's going on with Delphine?
We got
Ah!
rooms and food.
I don't know if I've ever asked him this.
I cook. Ain't much
Might be the
else to
first time I've
tell.
thought of it. Orgnar, do you know about... I mean, I will say, if he doesn't know, then we're telling him right now. So I hope he does know. Orgnar, do you know about Delphine's activities?
That's her business, not mine. Probably not yours either.
So... What does that mean? Either he doesn't know, but I find that hard to believe. And he'd certainly ask her after that.
Kynes Grove is
Probably
this
just
way.
covering
We can
for
travel
her.
Together or split up and meet there.
We're gonna split up. I actually want to check and see what this blade sword is.
Whatever you need.
I think it's
Buy you some
my...
if it's simple and
Oh wow,
strong.
it's not ebony.
I can forge it.
Oh, it's just a simple steel sword, is it? Yeah, sure. Give me a steel ingot and I'll use that as my main sword.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane?
Oh my god. Or, no, it's not a simple steel sword, is it? Because the Skyforged steel is better than regular steel. Right.
Let's get going then.
So it's a bit better than a steel sword. I don't know the exact numbers, you know what I mean? Plus they scale with your different skills. Alright. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna give you
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
the other Skyforged steel sword. I don't usually carry around replicas of swords, but it's Skyforged steel,
Let's get
so,
going,
you know,
then.
we want to keep that on hand,
For a
right?
new blade?
Great. We got Ysgrimor's shield, or is that what it's called? Yep, Shield of Ysgrimor. And the blade sword. Also,
I'm right behind you. I am sworn.
here,
to
take my other
carry your
dwarven shield.
burdens.
I could just sell this, but you can take it instead.
Lead on.
That definitely lessens how encumbered I am. Alright, and you know what? Not to cut you guys off, but we're going to end it here. And next time, we will continue on with Delphine to kill a dragon. We're going to see if she's the real deal, or if she's some sort of crazy crank. And we'll also bring the horn back to the Greybeards. and we will continue the main questline from there. Some exciting stuff. The main questline is finally getting interesting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you would leave a like, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell. Not to give too much of a typical, YouTuber spiel, but if you turn on notifications for the channel, then, every time I upload, you'll get that notification, it'll let you know. It just sort of, removes any confusion from the process. You'll know exactly whenever I upload. But even if you don't, you know that I upload every week at the weekend, basically at the same time, so it's pretty consistent. So just stop by here every weekend or once a week and you'll see the new Let's Play episode. I've been enjoying Skyrim. I've been thinking that I want to start our Disco Elysium Let's Play. Initially, I sort of thought that we should go through Skyrim, but this is going to take us probably months to get through the entire game, so I'm thinking of starting another playthrough at the same time. It depends on the amount of time I have, plus my time management skills, which aren't always fantastic, so we'll see. I'm not promising anything, I'm just telling y'all what I'm thinking. Anyway, with all that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I hope you guys are having a good day today. I will see you guys again next time. Goodbye, everybody.